Hi, I'm Ralph, and today I'm going to show you how to connect a USB GPS receiver onto OpenPlotter on your Raspberry Pi. So what do we need to do? So we need, of course, OpenPlotter installed on the Raspberry Pi. See my previous video on it, and a USB GPS receiver around 20 USD. This is the one I'm going to use in this video. So what are we going to do today? Just check that the serial setting is done. On OpenPlotter, we will connect the GPS dongle. We will connect for the first time to Signal K. We will do some basic setup of the Signal K. We will check that we can see the data in Signal K. And then finally, we will open OpenCPN to see the data coming from Signal K onto OpenCPN to see the boat on the map. Okay, before we start installing the GPS receiver, first let's check if the functionality called serial is installed on our Raspberry Pi. To do so, in the menu, OpenPlotter, you should see serial here. If you don't see it, go to Settings. Okay, click on Refresh. And you should see here the line serial should be installed. If not, click on it and click install. Okay, now we know that the serial functionality is installed, so let's plug in the GPS receiver in the Raspberry Pi. Okay, when it's done, let's click on the menu, go to OpenPlotter and select serial. As you can see, the system has detected the GPS receiver and it specifies here no hub. So I did plug in the GPS directly to the Raspberry Pi. If you plan to plug in several devices, I would recommend to use a hub with its own separate power supply. Okay, so you select the line, just set here an alias. So I'm going to put GPS 1. I think it's 4 characters and it must be lowercase. Let's specify the data. So I'm going to take NMEA 0183. And when it's done, just click on Apply. Okay, Apply has been changed and the line is green. If the line is blue, it means it's NMEA 2K. If it's yellow, it's a Signal K device. And if it's red, that means the system did not recognize the device. Also here, if you see, I select remember device by vendor and product serial and not remember the port. If you click on remember the port, that means you will have to plug in this device always on the same USB port. By selecting remember device by vendor, you can plug in the device in any USB port, the system will recognize it. Okay, once it's done, click on connection and select the line and click add to signal K. You remember in my previous video when I explained what is OpenPlotter, I did also explain what is Signal K. Signal K is kind of the engine of our computer, so it will receive all the data coming from devices like this one, GPS and things like that, and will provide it to any software application that needs it. So it will provide the GPS information, in this case, to OpenCPN to show the boat on the map and to calculate the speed and to show the speed in the dashboard and things like that. So what do we do here? We just specify that the data coming from the the GPS receiver will send the data to Signal K, and Signal K will provide the data to any other application. Okay, to do so, select the line and add to Signal K. It's asks you for the baud rate. You just click on auto, and it says restarting Signal K. Just wait a little bit, and then the connection should be done. Okay, the line is green. Usually when it's green, it's okay. So Signal-K server restarted, and the connection has been made between the device to Signal-K. So now let's have a look to Signal-K. Click on the menu, click on OpenPlotter, and click on Signal-K. So Signal-K has been started. Well, the interface, you can see here there is one line called GPS1. That's my device. There is a yellow line below it, so it's receiving data from the GPS1. So let's go for the login. If this is the first time for the login, you will have to specify an admin password. Click on login, username, gonna be Pi, and I'm gonna put the same password as my Pi. Click on enable. Okay, you can save it or not. I'm gonna click save, whatever. So remember me now and log in. Oh, I have to type Pi and click login. Okay, I'm logged in. If you go on, I will explain these things in the next video. So first go in data browser, and you should see here somewhere information concerning your GPS. Okay, I did wait a few minutes for the GPS to find the satellites, and now in Signal K, in the data browser, you can see some information. Oops, sorry for that. Close that window. Okay, you can see here the satellites that has been found by the GPS dongle. I have here my position, which is somewhere in Belgium, of course, and the speed of the ground and version of the server and things like that. So my GPS is sending the data in Signal K, but while we are in Signal K, let's do some settings. Okay, click on server and click on settings, and here you can specify the name of the boat. China is going to be my name, ship, it's going to be something like sailing, length in meter, so 11 meter, draft, it's going to be 2 meters, and beam 3.5, something like that. Okay, and click on save, vessel save, click OK. And if you go back to data browser, there are more information. Now you have the name, and things like that has been added by the system to the GPS, so the data are back to in Signal K. So now Signal K received the GPS data and some basic setup done in the server, and is ready to send that data to any application. So we will now connect to OpenCPN and see if OpenCPN can put my boat somewhere on the map. Okay, you will probably see something funny because currently I'm not on my boat. I'm somewhere in Belgium, so I will not be in the middle of the sea. I will be somewhere on the ground. Okay, let's start OpenCPN. The menu, OpenPlotter, OpenCPN, and wait for it to start. And ta-da! You can see here where is my boat. So currently I can tell you it's not my boat because I'm in the middle of the ground somewhere in Belgium. So this is it. So now the system can show my position. I've got here my position. I've got the speed of the ground okay, something around 0 knots because I'm not moving at all. But if you are moving, then you will see your boat moving on the map. So basically, this is it for today. You know how to install a GPS on the Raspberry Pi, how to configure it with Signal K, and normally the OpenCPN on your Raspberry Pi is already configured to be connected to the Signal K, so it will receive automatically the data from your Signal K. If for any reason you have OpenCPN on a tablet or another computer in the network, you will have to do some configuration on this OpenCPN, but this configuration will be for the further video, because first I will have to explain how to set up the Wi-Fi correctly on your Raspberry Pi to make your own local Wi-Fi. So I think this is it for today. Thank you. See you next time.